Welcome back. Now, weapon snatching there seems to be a fallout of the entire weapon snatching incidents that have been reported from the state of Jammu and Kashmir. Now, as Pak proxies continue to target forces and are making attempts to snatch the rifles of the forces, now Jammu and Kashmir police has issued a bizarre order which bars cops on security duty from using smartphones. We have with us Mir Farid, who is joining us live on this broadcast. Farid, it is quite bizarre that such sort of an order has been put out by the Jammu and Kashmir police. But what sort of a defense do they have? Why ban smartphones for cops on duty? We'll try and reconnect that audio line with Mir Farid, but the new order that has been issued by the Jammu and Kashmir State Police, which has now put a bar on the use of smartphones specifically for police officials who are on duty, because the Jammu and Kashmir Police feels that it is because of the use of smartphones that the officers get distracted, and that's why the increase of snatching of rifle incidents are being reported from the state of Jammu and Kashmir. Farid is back with us on the broadcast. Farid, what defense does the Jammu and Kashmir police really have? Is this the solution to ensure that such incidents actually don't take place?
Well, yes, that's why the people who have been affected by this order are calling it as a cosmetic measure. They say that the real issues are different and this is not the solution. Now, this order that Times Now has accessed clearly talks about the fact that the police personnel who are on guard duty as far as securing various installations are concerned, they have been told not to use smartphones at any cost, and the supervisory officers have been told to ensure that this order is followed in letter and spirit, and no cop is allowed to use smartphone at least on duty hours. So this has led to a silent resentment as far as the cops on duty are concerned. They say that this is not the solution, these are cosmetic measures, and in today's day and age, how can anyone really pass an order where a smartphone, which is integral part of almost everyone's life, can be taken away. So this is not the solution, and this has led to resentment. But police sources tell us that they had no other option, because during investigation it was found that many such incidents could have been averted if there were no smartphones. This is a big distraction for these cops, and the way these attacks are happening every other day, there is an attempt to snatch a weapon. So they had no other option but to take this measure, this tough measure, but it will have to be followed. But as I said, it has been met with a pinch of salt as far as duty-doing cops are concerned. They say that smartphones were never a distraction, and this order is just a cosmetic measure and not a permanent solution to the issue.
Right. Farid, stay with us. The former DGP of the state of Uttar Pradesh, Mr. Vikram, is also joining us on the phone line. Sir, how justified is this? Isn't stricter vigil or probably a better training to the police officers a better option than actually putting a bar on using smartphones?
Well, I would say it is not 10% justified, it is 200% justified. Phubbing and the distractions coming out of the smartphones, it is said that an average constable looks at his smartphone 125 times a day, and there in Kashmir or elsewhere. And the Delhi police has also prevented the sentries from using smartphones. You use telephone and the dumb phones for interpersonal communication and SMS only, but during time, it is not the right time, just the best time to see the YouTube and update on the Facebooks. And I find the distraction is terrible, and addiction to this distraction can be a recipe for disaster.
Do you think is that a short solution to actually ensure that cases of weapon snatching will actually come to an end in the entire state of Jammu and Kashmir only because the state police has banned the use of smartphones?
No, I don't think it is just one of the contributory measures. You have to be 360 degrees alert. Not using a smartphone is just one of the ingredients. But the right thing is that you have to have a backup, and the sentry, I would rather, if for 8 hours during the good old days, the person or the sentry was not even allowed to go around the corner or even to talk or to look elsewhere here and there. There was a specific beat, a specific arc where he had to be alert, and it was, I know it's very cruel, short of taking a sip of water and a cup of tea, that was all. Even if you have to go to the toilet, even that was prevented. Sorry, no way.
All right. Okay. Thank you so much, Mr. Vikram Singh, for joining us. Srinjoy Chaudhary, our National Affairs Editor, is joining us from the newsroom. He has that copy of that order. Srinjoy, take us through what does the order really say?
Well, the order right here tells you very clearly what the things now all guards on security duty have to do or not have to do. Really, the first is you cannot carry smartphones while you're on duty. Secondly, if you are carrying a weapon, as you are, you should ensure that the weapon you're chained to, there is a chain and it's chained to your belt. Thirdly, there should be an alarm system. The alarm system should be able to reach other people in the guard's hut so that if there is an attack, they can join you very quickly. The fourth, that all guards personnel who are in the guard's hut should be on duty 24/7 or whatever. Someone should be there 24/7, and they should be in uniform, they should be properly armed, and they should be properly ready. All officers in charge have to take an hourly report from the guards themselves. They should supervise the whole thing. Also, there has to be a standing drill, and they have to liaise with the local police installations. Clearly, there is huge embarrassment. You're on the phone and someone takes away your rifle. I mean, nothing could be worse than that. If here is a uniformed person whose rifle is being snatched when he's on the phone, then what happens to ordinary people? What happens to the armed army on the street?
Basically, the Jammu and Kashmir police is saying that it was the need of the hour, but as Fareed is saying that it has caused a lot of resentment amongst the police officials within the state of Jammu and Kashmir, who actually feel that this is just a cosmetic attempt by the state police. For now, thank you so much, Mir Fareed and Shinjoy, for joining us.